Did you find what you need, Morrigan?
Hey there, sexy PlayStation gamers. I've got an opinion piece for you today. It's really comparing the direction that Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Bioware's Anthem seems to be, talking about where the companies are going. So, while watching E3 at home, I'm really perplexed at the way they're changing their traditional focus. Both Bioware and Ubisoft seem to be on a slow path to switching places with their high-profile games here. In other words, welcome to Bizarro world. Since I'm at home during E3, like I said, there may be more info about these games that I haven't seen or read, but this whole thing is just based on the presentations during EA and Ubisoft's press conference. But these are the initial impressions both companies have decided to give, and my inferences from the gameplay. First, let's talk about BioWare. Anthem is a real change from its previous titles. During EA's presser, they chose to focus on multiplayer hard. You can play the game or part of the game solo, I think. They were a little coy about what single player actually means in the world of Anthem. My guess is the same that many of you have already made. This seems like EA's version of Destiny. There'll be a single player campaign of sorts, but the game will be more about exploring the world of multiplayer and buying future expansions. Some of the content may be impossible for or close to a single player. I don't have a problem with this at all. BioWare is free to make whatever it wants. If it's good, that's a good thing, even if it's not for me. Although creative studios need to evolve, it just doesn't seem like a BioWare game. Now, I don't want to come across as entitled. Like I said, they can do whatever they want, but it doesn't seem like it's a BioWare game. At no point did it seem like the story and characters are the real focus. That's normally one of BioWare's strongest and most compelling points. Choice is a defining characteristic of its past games, but it looks as if I can only choose missions or javelin suits and buy customization items. Where's the RPG aspect? I know there'll be skill trees for the pilot and javelin suits, but it seems like that's it. Is my character a faceless nobody in a sea of freelancers? I like making my own fun, but BioWare games normally have a grand and epic feel. I get to choose where my character fits in whatever world they create. Anthem feels, I don't know, it just feels pretty cookie cutter in that regard. Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Odyssey strikes me as a little different as well. Yes, it's Assassin's Creed in Greece. It's an awesome setting, by the way. I missed Greece so much in God of War, but getting back to my point here. Yes, it's a big open-world adventure game in which I'll be climbing a lot to unlock things. Yes, it will probably be full of annoying microtransactions. The difference is that they've given me choices. The biggest choice is the gender of my character from the very beginning. You can play as a male or female mercenary. Even if you don't care, it's a nice gesture to know that I can play as either, and it's indicative of the direction for this game. I love the tight narrative of a linear game, but choice is becoming really important to me. I know it's marketing speak on stage, but they call it an RPG, and they seem to back it up. The video presentation shows you picking skills, but wait, are those dialogue choices? The game will let you pick from multiple responses when speaking to characters. I don't know if it's a surface level choice only or if it makes a big difference later. Either way, I think it's a good sign. It shows me that Ubisoft is taking narrative more seriously in the big open world sandboxes, and it's giving me the ability to shape parts of the world, relationships with characters, and be responsible for my own ending. That's really what's surprising me here. BioWare is going for a big open world devoid of their past story-driven goodness, and Ubisoft is going toward player-driven RPGs with story. It's weird, right? It's too soon to tell if either company is making a dramatic shift in its overall direction, but the stark contrast between the two companies in these two games, and I know there's other games out there, but these two games, and the way they're presented, and I think that's very important too, the way they're presented is telling. Now, I just want to make sure you realize, in no way am I saying that either game will be objectively better than the other, or even good or bad. I don't know. I look forward to giving each game a try when they're available and making up my mind then. I can only judge them on what I see, and what I see is what each company has chosen to show me. And that's what I'm talking about today. Be sure to give me your thoughts in the comments. I really want to know what you think about this. It seems strange to me. I wanted to bring it to your attention. So if you've got any thoughts on this, drop them in the comments. I'd love to see what other people think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Go! For more news, reviews, and original commentary, connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and pureplaystation.com by clicking on the links in the info box. As always, please be sure to like and subscribe so we can bring you more content like this or even better. But no promises.